Hello, friends. Why do I call you friends? Well, anyone who's interested enough to watch this video is a friend of mine. I mean that. My name is KoKo Numero, and I hope I'll be your favorite feline numerology expert. Today, I'll be telling you about what kind of person you are based on the first letter of your first name. In numerology, we call this first letter the cornerstone. Just like it sounds, it's the first stone laid in the foundation of your character. Your whole personality and your character are built upon this cute little first letter in your first name. As an example, if your name is Tony, your cornerstone is the letter T. If your name is Venetina Gingerbread Crooktail, despite all those letters in your name, you still only have one cornerstone, and that's the letter V. Got it? Remember that if a building didn't have a cornerstone to stabilize things, the building would fall apart at the first tickle of an earthquake. So yes, without a cornerstone, all of us would pretty much be crazy cats, right? It's an important thing to know about yourself, and that's the truth. Now, to make things easy, we'll start with the first letter in the alphabet, the letter A. In numerology, appropriately enough, A vibrates with the number 1. Okay, so what does that say about you? First of all, it means you've got what it takes to be a leader. A, being the first letter in the alphabet, is a powerful vibration. It says, hey folks, here I am. Like it or not, I am what I am. Take it or leave it. Now, it's that kind of attitude that makes for leadership. Because even if you do care what people say, you can't let it blind you to what you know is right. You've still got to do what's right for you and keep moving forward, even if other people say it's wrong. So this means you're strong-minded, resourceful, and full of ideas. You're clever with coming up with ways to somehow get what you want. What you aspire to, you generally accomplish. Of course, the downside of being a leader is that it's lonely at the top. It's the truth, and you know it. There are times when you simply must go against the tide. You wouldn't be much of a leader if you just went along with everyone else, right? Not at all. You've got to be true to yourself, and that's that. Still, there are good traits to having an A cornerstone. You can blaze new trails where no other cats have been. You're decisive, with a clear vision of what you want to accomplish. You can be outspoken, of course, but that isn't such a bad thing. After all, there are some things that simply need to be said. Now, let me say there are things you've got to watch out for, too. An A cornerstone can be pretty arrogant and arbitrary. You think you know it all, and you can be hard-headed, stubborn, unreasonable. You can be self-absorbed and insensitive. On that note, let me tell you about this one cat. His name's Ace. And while he's a fine feline specimen, let me tell you, he's quite the ass, and that's where the negative A energy comes in. I can't tell you how many of my feline friends have had their little hearts broken over him. Okay, so he's charming and rather handsome, I'll admit. But he is relentless about getting what he wants when he wants it. All I can say is, thank goodness he has been neuterized, or there'd be plenty of little aces running around my neighborhood. Yes, he's come on to me too, but please, I'm old enough to be his mother 10 times over. Plus, he's too much the tomcat for me. Enough about him. Let's talk about the name Adam. So, according to the Bible, who's the first human male ever created? You got it, it's Adam. You know, that's a big responsibility. When you're first, you've got to set things up for the others following you. Figure out what's safe to eat, a nice place to live, where the nasty monsters are, etc., etc. Well, some people might argue, but I say Adam was up to it, and his A cornerstone helped him do it. Those same people would complain, well, Adam was weak. He couldn't stop Eve from listening to the devil and going after that apple. I say, honey, it ain't that simple. Adam was dealing with Eve's E cornerstone. And E is a 5 vibration. 5 is curious as all get out. Nothing can hold a 5 vibration down once it gets curious. So Adam had no hope of stopping his ready-made wife, and that poor little apple hiding from Eve had no chance. Oops, sorry, I got off on a tangent there. We'll talk about the E cornerstone at another time, okay? Time's up for today. My FGC is waiting for me. My feline got a circle. We meet once a month, and honey, it's a good thing we do because our human owners, male, female, and transgender, have a lot of problems. Good thing they've got us felines to help them out. We love them, but, these humans are really stuck in their own litter sometimes. Okay, so next time I'll talk about the second letter of the alphabet, which is, you guessed it, B as in Barbara. Till then, this is KoKo Numero saying TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Namaste, and remember, always be true to yourself.